Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
Free bus for LKG to 8th standard.
Free, hygienic and nutritious food.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Hi students, good evening to everyone. In this video session, you would be learn about internal structure of heart. Before starting about the internal structure of a heart diagrammatic explanation, please be recall idhukku munnadi video concept. Previously, some of the videos we already discussed about heart structure, that to external structure. After external structure, already we discussed about atrial functions. What is the four-chambered heart, upper chambers are atriums, that atrium functions, what are the blood vessels are open into the individual atrium chambers, that we seen. Now, on the day I said next video session I will explain about these internal structure of heart. So, in this video, what are the internal structures of the heart we want to know. Along with that, here some of the nodal tissues. Our body consisting with a significant tissues, that nodal tissues functions, where they are located, that nodal tissues, those and all we have to learn in this video. Let me start today video session. Diagram பாருங்க. இங்க diagram lo upper two chambers are atriums, lower chambers are ventricles. The last video I said about atriums. Atriums are receiving chambers. Those are receiving the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood separately from the different body parts. Okay, here whether you remembered or not, 10th standard also these heart structure, heart function, some of the brief information is there. Okay, see in this side totally, in the right side totally it is a deoxygenated blood, and then totally right side oxygenated blood. Okay, these chambers. So here please be see here, right, I am saying about the right side. These are left. For yours this is the left side. In the left atrium, to receiving the oxygenated blood with the help of the pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins. This is the pulmonary vein, one pair of two pairs of pulmonary veins, both are opened into the this left atrium. From these left atrium onwards, blood will be open into, drained into the appropriate ventricle, that left ventricle. Correct? Okay, va? As like this side, come to the right side. This right side, it will receive the deoxygenated blood from the upper side of the heart and the lower side of the heart. Here pre-caval vein and post-caval vein. Yesterday I already said this is the post-caval vein, or this is the superior vena cava, this is the inferior vena cava. Both superior vena cava and inferior vena cava both are open into the these right atrium. So in this right atrium receiving the deoxygenated blood, so that's why right atrium filled with deoxygenated blood. So right side deoxygenated blood, left side oxygenated blood. Okay, va? Then see here from these two atriums directly open into the ventricles, appropriate ventricle. This is the postcaval vein, this is the precaval vein, both are drawing the total deoxygenated blood into the right atrium. This side left. Okay, so right side totally deoxygenated blood, left side totally oxygenated blood. Now see, and yesterday I said these right and then left atriums appropriately open into their opposite, I mean down lower side. What ventricles are they directly open with the help of one small hole, a small hole. Here one line, one septa is there. That septa we call as a interatrioventricular septa. That interatrioventricular septa consisting with here one hole, here one hole. That hole are guarded by the two walls, I mean both sides one wall, I mean each and every side one wall, here one wall, here one wall. So yesterday what I said, here right atrium open into the right ventricle place, guarded one wall. That wall is called as a tricapsid wall. Tricapsid wall, inga parnana point tricapsid wall, especially pointer place paranga this place. Simultaneously in the left atrium open into the left ventricle, in this place the atrioventricular septa containing hole contains the one guarded by the one wall, that is a bicapsid wall. Bicapsid wall. That bicapsid wall also called as a mitral wall. Mitral wall. Yesterday these we seen, correct now? Okay. Then next one, seen na. Two more walls we seen, Eustachian wall and Thibasius wall. That already we seen. Inferior vena cava. Inferior vena cava means this one, not this. This is the superior. This is the inferior. Inferior vena cava open into the right atrium. That place one wall is there. That is a Eustachian. And coronary sinus open into this place. In that place also one more wall is there. That we called as a Thibasius wall. Okay, then totally 4 walls are completed. Then here in this, when you coming to the lower chambers, these lower chambers are we call as a receiving chambers, pumping chambers, but they are receiving the blood from appropriate atriums. That means if you take these left ventricle receiving the oxygenated blood from the left atrium, as like right ventricle receiving the deoxygenated blood from the right atrium. Okay, right atrium at the time of the cardiac cycle. See, and then here on the day we seen one thing here, which heart atrium is somewhat of bigger, nana. Which one is right one is a bigger. This is a bigger chamber than this. Simultaneously, I mean for understanding of the ventricles wise, here this side chamber is bigger. This side chamber is less. I mean atriums low. Right atrium chamber is bigger than the left. So here body heart wall, left ventricular heart wall is more thicker than the right ventricle. This characteristic we should be remember. Reciprocally you should be remember. Here wall thicker is a left ventricle. Here chamber bigger in the right atrium. That two things you should be remember. Okay. These walls internally having the rippled surfaces. What it is? Rippled surfaces. That rippled surfaces we call as a columna cornea, just like a speed breakers. On road speed breakers are there now. So internally in this pointer place parangana something elevated portions. Okay, that elevated portions we call as a columna cornea. Some of the elevated portions become here to form the something muzzle-like structures. That muzzle-like structures here, muzzle-like structures is a candle madri. That we call as a papillary muscles. That apical part of the papillary muscles just like a strings like string. The guitar strings like is there now. Brush borders. Like strings like structures are there. That string like structures we call as a chorda tendonia and heart strings, also called as a heart strings. These heart strings to connected with the bicapsid and tricapsid. Bicapsid and tricapsid. This side tricapsid, this side I mentioned. Total all parts are mentioned this side. So tricapsid and bicapsids are connected with the chorda tendinea. One more time I am revising. We are discussing about the ventricles. In the ventricles, comparison between the two ventricles, left ventricle is wall is more thicker than the this right ventricle. Okay, and then both right and left ventricles are separated with the help of one of the septa, that is interventricular, in between the ventricles. In between the ventricles, that septa is there. Okay, and then if the wall is observation time, internal wall of the ventricles having the rippled surfaces, that rippled surfaces we call as a columna carneae. That columna carneae some places somewhat of form to the muscle like structures, that we call as a papillary muscles. Papillary muscles. The apical part of the papillary muscles, they are formed something strings. Those strings we call as a chorda tendinea. That chorda tendinea, both sides, I mean both chambers, connecting with appropriate walls here present in the atrioventricular septa hole guarded by the bicapsid and tricapsid is there now. That bicapsid and tricapsid walls are connected with these chorda tendinea. So when it is connecting with chorda tendinea, cardiac cycle time, this is a contraction and relaxation time, that opening of the bicapsid and tricapsid walls are controlling by these chorda tendinea with simultaneously muscle heart muscle contraction time, heart functioning time. Okay, that is about heart. Nana, see now one more thing here, in these two chambers, ventricles, left ventricle having the one blood vessel. From the left ventricle onwards, one big blood vessel will be origin. That blood vessel is a major blood vessel to supplying the oxygenated blood to the body parts. That blood vessel, that we call the systemic arch. Okay, a blood vessel origin from the left ventricle. That blood vessel is supplying the oxygenating or receiving the oxygenated blood from the left ventricle to give the supply to different body parts. Those blood vessel, that blood vessel we call the systemic arch. Systemic arch, and above the systemic arch, some of the small tubules will form, that will be going to the superior part of the head region, that will be supplying the blood supply to the upper part of the head region. Okay, above part of the heart, and then remaining lower part of our body parts below than our heart, those and all collecting the or receiving the oxygenated blood by the systemic artery. Okay, so simultaneously come this side, this is the right ventricle onwards, one blood vessel will origin, that is carrying the deoxygenated blood. That deoxygenated carrying blood we call as a pulmonary arch. Ingaparnana. For your understanding purpose, I mentioned systemic arch in the red color because of it is carrying the oxygenated blood. And then pulmonary arch origin at the right ventricle onwards, that I mentioned in the blue color. If when it is came out from the heart, it will split into the two, right and left. Okay, pulmonary branches. This will be going to the right lung, this will be going to the left lung. Okay, so this is a pulmonary arch, this is the systemic arch. In this place, in which place systemic arch and pulmonary arch is origin in the lower chambers of ventricles, those places opening guarded by the two walls, that two walls commonly we call as a semi-lunar walls, nothing but half moon shaped walls. See properly, focus on the pointer place here. This is a pulmonary wall. Okay, and the opposite side, this side, left side, this is a systemic wall. In the pointer place, observe it, systemic wall. So systemic aorta origin place, systemic wall is there, and pulmonary arch origin place a pulmonary wall is there. Both walls are preventing the blood to the backward direction. Okay, so when the any time muscle contraction of when the ventricles contraction time blood is going to appropriate to the blood vessels pulmonary and systemic, still then blood will not come to the backward direction. For preventing of the backward direction movement of the blood, these walls will be closed. So up to now 6 walls we said. One is a Eustachian wall, Tibaceous wall, bicapsid wall, tricapsid wall, systemic wall, pulmonary wall. Which wall is present in which place we should be remember carefully. Okay, then okay, understand kada nanna. So ventricles also completed. Then nodal tissue we should be know. Before nodal tissue, theoretically I will explain about ventricles. Okay, and the column 2 paranga nanna. Column 2 lo for understanding wise I mentioned clear idea. See, heading ventricles. Ventricles are pumping chambers or lower chambers. These are separated by the interventricular septum. Interventricular, both ventricles are separated by the interventricular septum. Here right ventricle wall is thin, left ventricle wall is thicker. Okay, comparing with the right ventricle. Just now I mentioned here diagrammatic representation time also. Correct now. So then here in the left ventricle both right and left ventricle walls observation time, the inside of the ventricles walls muscular ridges are there. That muscular ridges we call as a columna carne, columns of carne. Okay, that columnar carnes are we call as a tubercular carne. Then that tubercular carne having something conical shaped, large shaped structures that we called as a papillary muscles. The apical part of the papillary muscles they are formed to the one string like structures. That string like structures we call as a chorda tendinae. That chorda tendinae also called as a heart strings. Okay, these sequence we should be remember. Okay, then here in the beginning of this video I said along with the internal structure, heart having a special significant nodal tissues. That tissues characteristics also we should be known. I said that. So here in the normal explanation wise I drawn a heart like this. See here heart having a significant and autonomous nerve control tissue, that is a nodal tissue. A particular places of the heart having the 2 nodal tissues. That 2 nodal tissues, one is a sinoatrial node. In which place it is present? This chamber, which side? This is the right side. Which chamber? Atrium chamber. Right side atrium chamber and upper corner. A nodal tissue is there. That nodal tissue is called as a sinoatrial node. Simply which place coronary sinus opening, that place this nodal tissue is there. So that's why we give a name as a sinoatrial node. This sinoatrial node is a significant role, act as a pacemaker. Heart contract and relaxation wise, heart muscle requires the action potential. That action potential is generated by the sinoatrial node. Okay, it can able to generate their own self, not yet under controlling by the any nervous signals. Okay, so that is the reason brain dead person also heart will function. Okay, with the presence of these sinoatrial node. And then these sinoatrial node give to their stimulations to the same atrium chamber, but down lower side of in the same right atrium, lower side, that to left corner of the right atrium, one nodal tissue is there. That nodal tissue we call as atrioventricular node. That atrioventricular node receiving the stimulations from the sinoatrial node, it will be giving to the stimulations to the ventricles. That stimulations are passing through the one of the tissue. That tissue we call bundle of His. Okay, his bundles are bundle of his we call as bundles of nodal fibers. Now the stimulations are travel through the bundle of tissue or bundles of nodal fibers. Here Purkinje fibers. So that nervous stimulations of heart contraction stimulations are totally spread out by the bundle of his or his bundles. Then that bundle of his onwards, the stimulations are travel through the interventricular septa. Interventricular septa onwards, one pathway is there. That pathway we call as a Purkinje fibers. These Purkinje fibers will distribute all the electric energy, stimulations to the total ventricles. By these electric stimulations, stimulations of the sinoatrial node to supply the total heart will be start the contraction and relaxation. Okay, then I think so you understand the today video videogrammatic explanation of heart internal structure and what is the significant tissue presence in the heart. In the continuation of videos, you will get it clarity about how heart will function, that we called as a cardiac cycle, heart functioning. Okay, along with that aortic arches, some of the systemic arches, aortic arches, these wise some of the important concept we will learn in the continuation videos. Here for giving clarity, 6 walls where it is present, I will give one more time revision. Okay, that 6 walls, first wall is Tabaceous wall. That Tabaceous wall, coronary sinus open into the right atrium. That place Tabaceous wall is there. That is the first one. Okay, here I didn't mention in the diagrammatically Tabaceous wall. Then second wall, Eustachian wall. Eustachian wall, here postcaval vein taking the deoxygenated blood from the lower body parts open into this right atrium, in which place these postcaval vein will open into the right atrium. On such a place Eustachian wall is there. Okay, 2 walls are completed. Then one more 2 walls here in between of the atriums and ventricles, they are separating by the atrioventricular septum. That septum having the 2 holes, through that holes only that oxygenated, here this side deoxygenated, this side oxygenated, both blood will be going to the appropriate lower chambers. Okay, then on opening places it's guarded by the 2 more walls, that is in right side tricapsid wall, in right side in between the right atrium to right ventricle, tricapsid wall, and then bicapsid wall present in between the left atrium to left ventricle opening places guarded by the bicapsid. Bicapsid wall another name mitral wall, correct na? Mitral wall. Okay, then already you got it point here, what are the different parts inside of the ventricles. Still I want to tell 2 more walls. Up to now 4 walls completed. In 2 more walls, one is a pulmonary wall, another one is a systemic wall. Both walls we want to say like a single statement, that is a semilunar wall. Because of a semilunar wall means the shape of the wall just like a half moon shaped structure. That half moon shaped structures containing pulmonary walls are present, pulmonary and systemic walls are present, appropriate blood vessels origin place. Here pulmonary wall is present at the place of the pulmonary arch, in which place origin from these right ventricle onwards. So from the right ventricle onwards, the pulmonary arch will begins. That beginning place of the pulmonary arch, pulmonary wall is there. Simultaneously this side systemic arch is there. That systemic arch begins from the left ventricle. These left ventricle onwards, systemic arch beginning place, systemic wall is there. These 2 walls, okay, 2 walls are present in the place of the blood vessels, systemic and pulmonary, and then 2 walls are present in between of the atriums and ventricles. 2 walls are present in the places of the veins. Veins are opening into at the place of the right atrium. This is the first thing, okay, valves, regarding valves. And then here these things also I will tell nodal tissues wise. Nodal tissues wise, two nodal tissues along with bundle of his. Here nodal tissue is located at the place of right atrium, right corner, upper side of the right corner, that is the sinoatrial node. Here I didn't mention. Next video I will draw on the one more diagram. On that time you will get some clarity. Here sinoatrial node is located at the place of the coronary sinus. In the one time I said coronary sinus opening places, one wall is there, that is a thybaceous wall, correct now? The same place these sinoatrial node is there. Sinoatrial node. This sinoatrial node we called as a pacemaker. Pacemaker. This pacemaker is autonomous nervous system control. Itself it can able to stimulate the action potential for the purpose of the heart functions. Okay, heart contraction and relaxation wise it will work. So what it is, stimulations are generated from the sinoatrial node. Those stimulations will be reached to up to at the corner of the right atrium of left corner. Right atrium lower side left corner, reciprocally should be think. Then that right left corner these place one more nodal tissue is there, that is atrioventricular. Why we given the name that it is a presence in between of the atrium and ventricular septum near place. So that atrioventricular node receiving the stimulations from the sinoatrial node, it will be supplying that action potential to the total ventricles with the help of beginning place his bundles, also called as a bundle of nodal fibers. Then those and all will be sending to the appropriate sides of ventricles with the help of these Purkinje fibers. These and all nodal tissue concept. Okay, I think you received.